YouTube tags are now Chickmo. Instead, we're just going to be doing plush collection, basically all the plush I own and whatnot. And also, we're going to be doing more stuff after that. But God hope I don't get a DMCA for this. First, we're going to start out classic. Big Mo. Just Big Mo. Hello, I'm Big Mo. I'm fucking giant. I'm bigger than the fucking Eiffel Tower. He goes right next to my pillow, cause why the fuck not? Sit down, little guy. Big guy. His brother-in-law, or cousin-in-law, or cousin in general, Big Earn. This is a Tyco 1997 Big Earn. We got Big Mo number 2 with the tag. We put those 3 together. Obviously, those 3 go together. Actually, no. Move him a bit more back so nothing is there to fuck his tag up. Party Elmo 2008. Missing the pants and the toilet. Yes, because I did find this at Goodwill back in 2021. And I've been collecting for quite some time, actually. Put him in Big Earn's lap. Because just why not? I put him there. There's this Ernie here. He has Party Time Elmo from Hasbro pants. Because when I got this one, he had a tear. Somehow. He got a tear somehow. In storage. Or if actually in shipping it happened. So there's Ernie. We will get him sewn up soon. It actually happened. I don't know how that happened, but it did. Here's the Party Time Elmo I took the pants from, which it's only temporary that he got them. Because, yeah, put them all 3 together. Here is this, a Elmo Tyco, which used to be a Tickle Me Elmo that fried. His voice box was lost, but I did end up keeping the plush, the main plush. And I did set him up. And I do care for my things. Here is Cause Elmo. From that one iconic post of me putting a Nintendo DS Lite in his hands. There he is again, right next to my pillow. There is this 2001 Elmo plush that was also found at a Goodwill. You could tell this is one of my first because, yeah. This Elmo keychain that hangs, which I got multiple. Wait a second, I need to clean off my glasses because they got a bit foggy. Just do this. Better. Little boy. I have like multiple of these, but one's going to my friend because his 2 fell apart. My Talkmo. I call him Talkmo because I use him on TikTok. And I heard that's getting banned, so yeah. He may just make his debut on YouTube for YouTube Shorts. Here we got Winnie the Pooh, the Prime Minister of China. The President of China, I guess. Pooh Bear. I have here a Toys with a skit prop. Baby Ernie. Yes, he was going to be destroyed, but then he was sold off to me, so here he is now. Here's this, a 1988 Applause Elmo, which I also got from a friend. His eyes, as you can see, have gone yellow over time, which actually sucks. Means his eyes are going to fucking shatter any day now. If his eyes get too yellowed, he's gonna shatter any fucking day now. Here is this, Elmo's World Talking Elmo. But Smarty's somewhere in storage. I don't know what the fuck happened to Smarty. Here's this, one of my original plush, along with that Talkmo, if you didn't know, is this little itty bitty Selmo, which I have two of. She got both at the exact same time. Another one of those Elmo keychains. Told you I had more than one. There's actually a reason why I have more than one. My dad bought a pack, thought it was only gonna be one set. Boom! Like bunches of sets. Bunches of sets. And this is my big book Elmo, which also is something that I've had for a long time. Not as long as my original Big Mo, but yeah. I got him at a school fair. He was originally $3, but no one was buying him, so they just gave him to me for free. So, thank you for whoever did that. This little big Hasbro Elmo plush. I do have a DeviantArt where I do take pictures of these toys and plush. And do other stuff sometimes. But most of the stuff on there is plush related. So go follow it. Boomer's Pizza Fiesta. Here this is. Little Jay Franco son Elmo I got on my 13th birthday, which was ironically 2 months before I met my friend. I guess if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Oh, I said clap your hands, not clap your hands. Damn it, Elmo. This, a 1992 Child Dimension / Play School Elmo with a giant ass nose, so I call him Big Nose. Fun fact, I actually don't wear my glasses all the time, so I actually don't need to wear them all the time, my doctor said. Because I do have full vision in both eyes, just each eye individually is the problem. So here this is, Dr. Elmo, floppy little legs, which is part of the Going to Take Along series. Need to work a bit. I counted all of these guys last summer, just not on stream. And this was, I was like up to like 400 something. But I'm probably up to well in the thousands now. Here this is, a giant Yoshi plush, which is an impulse buy, because I have a lack of self-control. My dad actually just let me buy it, because we were at Walmart, we were walking by, and I saw this and said, hey, it's a big Yoshi. And I asked him if I could get it, and he said yes. My dad, really cool person, by the way. Just sometimes when he gets pissed, I'm forced to watch shows I hate. But he is on the hunt for more media regarding my first Frosty. 0 videos of him in action, though. This is a big Grover plush, which I do have the hat, which just came off. I got that in the lot with him, the Big Mo, and the epic traumatized boy. Yes, I haven't forgotten about the epic traumatized boy. I haven't forgotten about him. Here's this, Christmas Elmo, an early Christmas gift. When it comes to the Big Mo and Bigger, and there's a big cookie monster, a big bird, and a big version of giant Big Bird, which is perfect. So, I just need the bird, Big Cook, and the Big Bird. And there this is, the Big Head Elmo plush from Toy Factory. Some person just came and left. I guess they just coming to check up on me. This, a Potty Elmo, which I don't have the toilet of, also found at a thrift store. And do I see the cool part about this? Hosable arm wires. Hosable arms. They're posable. There this is. It's working, by the way. And I have held down the sensor as hard as I could. And I did do the same with the 2008 version. And I was doing, how you do it is, hold it down on your leg like this, and hold it as hard as you can. Just don't without damaging the product, just enough force, brute force. Just enough force to just get to go. Elmo is almost ready to go. And you need to hold it down after the and then hold it down and he will sing the He Made It song. Which is good. Here is my Sing and Snore Ernie, which I also got at the thrift store. When I found it, I could not believe I found a Sing and Snore Ernie. I will do a short demo for you. You press his hand.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder. What?
Watch his belly, watch his belly, watch his belly. He snores. Tycho 1996. And after that, and when you tilt my setup, after this sound, you'll say I feel great. Also, on Velcro that, you got Ernie. Ernie's eyes. Ernie's iconic face. We got the iconic look of Ernie. I love the style of most vintage Ernie plush. Like the Knickerbocker Ernie, the Dress Me Up Ernie, some of the Tycho Ernies. Yeah. Speaking of some Elmos, this is Elmo through the years Limbo Elmo. And most of them say Limbo Elmo. Well, just as Limbo. I'm pretty certain this is the prototype. If it is, I would have been blessed by the gods of Sesame Street. And this is a YMCA Elmo from that same pack. And I had two of these. One that speaks in English, but it ended up frying on me last year. And I have the French one, which I am known for. And this YMCA Elmo plush. This actually came in a pack of 5. Lullaby and Goodnight Elmo, the original 2010 version. Press his belly. Now I press it again. He snores. That's basically it. And that's the entire activation. Hello, whoever's here. Hello, whoever's here. This little baby Elmo, which I bought shortly after I got the prop of the Toys R Us Skit Ernie prop, baby Ernie prop. Put him right there. And he was the Toys R Us Skit's baby Ernie, if you didn't see him earlier. He was used on the Toys R Us. Yo, Retro Craze in the house. If you didn't know, I don't need to wear my glasses all the time. It's not why they're not on Retro Craze. So, that's why we got Classic MTC today. Hi. Hi, Retro Craze. Ricky. Hello too, Retro Craze. And this is a Hasbro Burt plush from 2013. And I'm doing a plush collection today, because I got 99.9% of my stuff back. And this is Percy from Thomas and Friends. Childhood Show. And this. That's cool. Hi, Sonic Mario Fanatic. Sonic Mario Fanatic. I'm happy everyone's tuning in. And this is a Little Last Cookie Monster demo time. Now we're back to the first phrase. Yes, that's him. He got 6 phrases. Cookie Monster. Yep. I get all these items. This giant snowman, which may be related to Frosty in my series. He may be one of Frosty's relatives. And this is another Burt plush I got for Christmas 2022. Or 2021, actually. Christmas 2021. Yeah. The Christmas that I had my appendix taken out due to exploding around Christmas time, but I made it home for the holidays. Thankfully. Christmas Miracle. That snowman plush reminds me of Squishmallows. It actually does kind of remind me of that too. This Elmo plush. He's more of a baby thing, but it's Elmo, and I was given him because it's Elmo. I'm wondering if I should make him related to Frosty in some way in my series. And this, Garfield. Basically me when every Monday that's a school day that I wake up. Elmo with a mirror on his stomach. Yep, mirror on his stomach. And this is Teach Me Elmo from Gund. Got this in an eBay lot. And I don't know how to tie. And this is cool. It's Elmo. Lasagna. Wasaga. Lasagna. Funny. Funny spelling. Wasaga. Funny. This, Dress Me Up Ernie, which was one of the dream items of mine, and I'm very happy to finally own this item. You can unbutton this, undo this button, but I don't feel like I'm doing that one. Super Elmo Bros. Super Elmo Bros. And you can unzip. You can buckle his watch as well, and put up his hood. Elmo has all of that same stuff. But, yep, Super Elmo Bros. May have to make that a series, Retro Craze. That's actually going to be put into consideration, but that becoming a series. And this, Ernie, I'm going to put this a little closer to me, because of how much I'm happy to own this little guy. This Ernie. Put it there. SpongeBob popsicles have no longer gumballs, instead chocolate eyes. If you're gonna do that at that point, just may as well remove the fucking eyes altogether. this little keychain of Bert. I gave my friend Ernie, and they're kind of like friendship keychains, because I'm Bert and he's Ernie in this case. I heard that. And there's this. An applause Elmo. Which it looks like a prototype to me, because it's very, very weird. And it looks nothing like... In Canada, they removed the gumball eyes altogether. They may as well just bring that version to the US if they're that desperate of getting rid of the gumballs. What? They removed it just because I don't live there, but still. I know. Fireman Elmo. Fireman Elmo meets Fireman Sam. I'm gonna pull out a special one. This next one is a very special one. This is the weirdest fucking thing that happened with my toys Elmo. This is the Elmo that you see in all of these videos. Epic crossover. I agree. This is the Elmo that you've seen in all of those videos. He has his own little story. I got my money on my 14th birthday. Yay! On my 14th birthday, I got money, so I bought this Knickerbocker Ernie, who needs to be sewn, because he's falling apart. So I'm not going to show him today. I will show him some other time. This is his tag, if anyone's been curious. Tycho 1999. Elmo, surface washable only. Pretty sure I could just hand wash this because there's no electronics in it. Garfield's also one of the props from the weirdest fucking thing that happened with my toys. He's one of the original characters since he has joined at an episode 2 of the series. Yay. The weirdest fucking thing that happened with my toys prop. This is a character that's been on the show, or the series, since the very first episode. Boomba. My Boomba plush. He was given to me by my best friend, and on the 10th, a few days after I got him, I actually have a story of how the weirdest fucking thing that happened when my toys came to be a thing. I was just sitting in my room I was just sitting in my room, Boomba. I have a story about him. And after it came, and it was given to me in a package with some Mars bars, which they don't sell by me, and they have them in the Netherlands, so I get some every time I get packaged from him. He gave me some duplicate Ernie figures he had, and a few days later, one cold December afternoon, December 10th, I started filming a video, and I just picked up Mario and said, let's hit the imposter in the face, and history was made. And this is a knockoff Elmo I got that birthday, on my 13th birthday. A knockoff Elmo. It looks very official though. It looks good in the front, and then the back is where it takes a downhill sprite. The text looks very generic on the back. It doesn't look like anything you'd see on a Sesame Street product. That text on the back. The Sesame Street product would never have that. Here, Elmo. Elmo. Nice little wording. I think they were just messing with those two suffixes, those two things there, and that's how his name came to be a thing. I never heard of the name Elmo before then. And I knew his name was Elmo, and that's a name you rarely hear anywhere. And this is a little Cupid Ernie, which my dad got in a random, assortment of Sesame Street plushies, because one time he just bought me a bunch of Sesame Street plushies as, a surprise. And I don't have the Elmo of this, sadly. But that is something I will be on the lookout for. The Elmo. Hey look, the thing nobody knows the lord of. Who the lord of these are. Elmo Tycho Bean. Little Elmo Tycho Bean. I actually have 3 of these. And I don't feel like giving any of them away, but because they're all kind of all derpy and goofy, but I love them all. Put him right there. He's probably one of the best looking ones. Probably a rare version, because I rarely see those. I only have one with that size pupil. Lord of Elmo Tycho Beans. And here's another through the years Limbo Elmo, which actually has the whole word Limbo Elmo. Here's this, a gunned corduroy Elmo. Up, 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 up. I just like flicking at the arm to make it wave. That's just a little technique of mine on like floppy dolls like this. I also bought one of those for my friend. Because I didn't want to be a greedy pig and I bought that for him as well. Wii Sports Resort Elmo. And this Elmo Pillow Pet, which is another one of my original items. One of the original items from when I started to go crazy, getting a bunch of stuff. Because I've never was taken to stores that often, due to the fact of me just going to random aisles and just grabbing stuff I wanted. Which explains how I got a few of my items. And this is my original Alphabet Elmo. I have 2 others in good condition, but I'll just give you a look. Just how much I just played with these and not know that they're gonna be collected someday. My old one is the dirtiest one, and the new one I got 2 of in the lot. And this is so clean. My old one is so gross. But I don't feel like cleaning it. Just itched my back. Because sometimes you get itchy doing these videos. Especially since it's the summer. And it's 69 degrees, which is not hot. Which is not fucking hot enough to melt planet Earth. The shirts are slightly different. Yes, because they got dirtier over time. And the shirt's dirtied over time. The letters are tilted differently. Yes, some are manufactured differently. But I have 2. One, I don't know. I found one that's a bit of a look-alike. I found a look-alike, but that one sits on my shelf. I don't know how I managed all my original items managed to get in this condition. There are only a few items that didn't accumulate this bad condition. Baby Elmo was really hit by the play meter. Where's the one? Oh, okay. But here he is. This plush caused Cookie, Jeff caused Elmo to go with. This Elmo finger puppet I got as a gift from my therapist, because she literally just found this and said, "Do you want this?" And I said, "Yes." I have multiple of these. Some of them are in storage, sadly. A lot of my shit's still in storage. I don't know how. This is him. This little Elmo. But young me decided to cut all the little things and tags off, because young me is just a retard. And I never had the pacifier thing in there. It was just the plush that I was just given, the plush. Elmo puppet. Elmo puppet. It's on my finger. We got another 2 I'm getting this bunch of little items just to do over time. And I got this, which is the extraordinary Minimo. Here's Minimo, everybody. And I don't have one Minimo, I have two Minimos. My messages are delayed again. That's okay. I don't mind that. I legit don't mind if messages are delayed. And these are the Minimos. The one with the tag is the one I got recently. This is one was actually from my childhood that my dad was sorting through an area. Minimo. My dad was sorting through an area and he just found this again. He just found it again. I'm putting him aside. He's kind of loose so I can just grab him. Minimo has been kind of bored this summer because he hasn't been going on too many adventures. Because he hasn't gone on a single adventure this summer so far. He hasn't gone on one single adventure this summer, which he's very sad about. So, I bought that knockoff Thomas train set, like that little train. I bought that kind of to cheer him up so we can go for a ride. He's kind of cooped, and I kind of feel bad for him. This Abby plush from Just Play. The wings were falling apart, so I took those off, because the wings we were just disintegrating. If you do see this Abby, be very careful, because the wings will legit fucking disintegrate. They'll disintegrate the fuck off. Holy shit, they'll disintegrate just to fuck them to pieces. And then you're just left with a pile of nothingness. Which sucks. Here's my spare Takmo, which is in better condition, which is one I got in the lot. Nice little guy. There's the little wave. I've played with my plushies a ton. Minimo. He's the classic. Takmo. There's actually a white Takmos, and it's the end of TikTok, just remove the tick from it, and then it says talk, and then put the M-O from the end of Elmo's name, and then you got him. I got this Eeyore plush, which is going to my friend's mom, because I figured that would be the nice thing of me to do. Got that in a lot with Sesame Street mini beans. A Snuffy Sesame Street mini bean. A Snuffleupagus mini bean. I have two of them. Or whatever the hell you want to call him. He has like 1 million different names. Mr. Snuffleupagus, Snuffy, Snuffleupagus. Respect your opinion on TikTok. Hate. Because I run the series of him on TikTok, so I'm thinking about bringing those videos to YouTube Shorts. Should I bring those videos to YouTube Shorts, Retro Craze? Introduce my other viewers to his adventures. Yeah, you should. Which would be a great thing to do. Blue Yoshi plush. I have a few other different Yoshi plushies, including a knockoff version of this. Put that right there. I kid you not. People used to think I was legit a female. And get this out of my pocket. Yeah, you should. Oh, never mind. I have to get this thing out of my pocket. Yeah. Yoshi. Moose. Another weird as fucking thing out from my toys prop. I'm gonna do this. You don't even pay the rent! Remember, I was introduced as a part of the main cast. Oh. And also, this Elmo Through the Years Tickle Me Elmo, which comes in a pack with the other Through the Years plush. This is a 5-pack released in 2007. of some of the best-selling Elmo products, some of the best-selling Elmos. It was made as a collector's edition, which is ironic now since it's in the hands of me, a collector. I found it on eBay. That was found on my not-so-great day. And by the way, I did apologize to all those people recently. And this, a Furby buddy, which just sits on my bed, because I also collect Furbies. It's my beautiful view. Show. Ooh, I have an idea for you. What if you did a live weirdest fucking thing to happen with my toys? Okay. That sounds like a great idea. That's a fantastic idea. I love the idea, Retro Craze. Your idea is accepted. Thumbs up. 2 thumbs up. That means it's going to be coming out as soon as possible. And if I do end up having you as a character in that live stream, will you maybe be there for the lines? Thanks. You're welcome. If I do add you in the live one, could you possibly be there for the lines? To make all the lines? So you can do the voice. Chickmo Plush. It came from the Through the Years pack, which is Chickmo's child. Chickmo's little kid. Chickmo's 1-year-old daughter. Because Chickmo's kid's also a girl. Yeah, I could join it with Toad. That's perfect! In one of the episodes, I will tell you what one of the gags were. It's gonna be in one of the newest episodes. Cause for a Toad Live. Okay. I love the idea. I'm talking about for when I make this like for when the video happens. It would be the epic crossover. The weirdest fucking thing that happened with my toys. X Toad Live. That would be the most epic crossover in YouTube history. Because of some of the lines, you already know Elmo's a bit cuckoo in it. Elmo is a bit cuckoo. Cuckoo. Elmo kind of went a bit cuckoo. Can I tell you when he went a bit cuckoo? Thanks. He would probably be from when... I think he also went cuckoo from the moment Mario flew into him on accident trying to weed out Among Us. Do you think that's what happened as well? That probably happened because the impact in episode 1. That's probably what happened. I'll ask Elmo right now. I'll ask him right now. Elmo, did you go cuckoo from when Mario accidentally hit you instead of Among Us? Yes. That actually is what happened. I got so pissed off. I didn't know he was trying to hit Among Us, but it just hit something in my head, and I just am like this now. You heard it from him. Yeah. And also, his life is very abnormal. Another 2 bootleg Elmo keychains. Fantastic. My other one. Here's the other Elmo figure pup I got in the lot. Reviews. The video of your aunt's birthday is like basically like the pilot of the weirdest fucking thing that happened with my toy series. Yes, that actually was, by the way. I think that's actually what started it. That's perfect. That's the most perfect. Yes, you actually figured out another thing more people probably would have never figured out on their own. The figure part was actually the reason the weirdest fucking thing that happened with my toys exists. I just did it. I just figured. That's one of the main reasons people watch the video, so I figured, why not take that portion, make a separate series for it, and instead of using my figures, use my plushies, or a mix of them. And I grab this just so it doesn't fuck up everything. There is one thing I am incredibly happy to have. Also, this was on my bed because I'm scared his eye is going to break again. He's constantly on my bed, Teddy. He's constantly there because I'm scared of his eye breaking. Because the reason his eye broke is because he was on my floor and I accidentally kneeled onto him on accident. Because he was buried in other things where I could have possibly not seen where Teddy was. And that's what happened. And the blue Yoshi again. And Teddy, if I do tell you something, warning, warning, warning. Their eyes are very, very, very fragile. If you try to mess it up, dang, sorry his eye broke. Thanks. The frame actually in him is actually not his original one. His mouth is original, but he originally had these big eyes that were literally popping, which were literally peeking out of the holes that his eyes went on. Maybe if I attach it again, he'll have it, but he's not the same eyes. But I transferred his mouth over and his motors over, and now he works like a charm. You're welcome. You can understand I'm that scared. I'm not taking chances of him breaking again. I'm also not taking chances with my grubby, because I'm not taking chances with my grubby either. If you do... Also, the little cute boy that loves cake. For my graduation, I got cake, and I shared it with him. This is a little Zoe mini bean, which is actually my first mini bean. I found it at the thrift store a few days before its grand reopening because it moved places. This mini bean Ernie, with a fold over, he's missing a portion of hair, but he arrived in the mail this way. And I'm giving him to my friend. Because I'm actually a very generous person, you didn't know. And here is an Ernie beanbag I got in a lot of stuff. And I find him really satisfying for some odd reason. And actually, because here's a really scary story about something that almost happened to baby Elmo, but you could tell he's still here. You can see. Hello! There he is. The classic baby Elmo, just laying there. Classic baby Elmo, I just put by my pillow. Ernie. Got it correct. His rubber ducky, which is given to me by my friend, which is the messenger, goes to his applause Ernie beanbag, which is the messenger Ernie. There's two of them, and then we send that Ernie back and forth. We put like a little paper between his hands with rubber ducky in it, and then you can slide it out the no, and then you just see the pictures, the drawings, and the notes you get sent. This, which I bought from a very, very well-known Sesame Street website, eBay store. The Gunch 2019 50th Anniversary Elmo. I got two of these. One for me and one for my best friend. Because he got a lot and he had a lot of them in it. He got some with him. He got the Count, he got the Rare Orange Oscar, he got the Prairie Dawn, / Betty Lou, whatever. He also got Cookie Monster, and he didn't have Elmo, so I figured why not buy a lot of two of the Elmo. This Yoshi, Pink Yoshi, have all three of the Yarn Yoshi amiibos. I don't have the Mega one or Poochie, cause those are fucking expensive. I'm probably not going to be able to afford myself. My actual body if I bought those, actually. Twittlebug, which I have 3 of. I got 2 in the lot, and I have one still. That's sad that he's in storage, and he's lost. He actually got lost in storage, sadly. And this is my Twittlebug, ugly Twittlebug. Green Honker, from Tycho Beans. The Tycho Bean one. The Tycho Toy Company is actually responsible for a bunch of toys. The Rock and Roll Elmo is one of the toys they're responsible for. Yes, if you didn't notice, I got a second Rock and Roll Elmo. I now have 2 Rock and Roll Elmos. And which I'm actually fine with, because I actually really like the Rock and Roll Elmo. Fun fact, I actually gave my first ever Rock and Roll Elmo to my friend. I really miss it, actually. But I know he loves it, even though it doesn't work anymore. The eyes were loose. They were always loose when I got it. I also one of his arms fell off, and he also stopped working. That's cool, thanks. And stopped working. Yay! There's Mini Beans Big Bird. There, Mini Beans Big Bird. I have 3 of these. One also going to my friend. He also has Big Bird from the series. He used to have Big Bird, but he lost Big Bird. Also, there is an area where Big Bird isn't a character. It's actually, you get Pino in the Netherlands. You're welcome. You actually get a character that's similar to Big Bird. He's just blue. Just a bit shorter, and he looks a bit different, and he's called Pino. Excuse me, I burped. You need to have manners even on your live streams, but Angry Birds Pig Finger Puppet. I actually found this at a Big Lots, believe it or not. In 2020, I saw this at a Big Lots. A James plush. James from Thomas and Friends. You already know I also have the main guy, who is right here. Thomas. Angry Birds. Here's Thomas. He's the main guy. He's also a weirdest fucking thing to happen with my toys prop if you didn't know. Thomas. He's actually really big is why I use him. Here is the weirdest fucking thing that happened with my toys, Ernie. Which was also given to me by my friend. Which is a US exclusive, which is actually never, these were not sold in the US. These Ernies. Or Berts, or Sambros. If you had to be either the UK, Germany, Australia, Thomas the Dank Engine, yeah, saw that meme when I was younger. It really molded my humor that I am today. That one video formed my humor today. There's this Ernie, and you had to be either UK, Australia, Germany, Netherlands, France, Spain, almost everywhere but the US. The entire European territory, you could get these. So, he didn't care too much about these. So, his mom gave these to me, Bert and Ernie. He gave me the Bert and the Ernie from the set, which they were together. And he has the Elmo now, which you can understand if we were jealous of, because I don't have him yet. And he's actually said he's going to get me one. But there's actually one on Etsy he sent me the link of. He actually said he wants me to buy for my collection. This Ernie. Weird thing about this Ernie. His head, his hair, his shirt, his pants, and his shoes. These are all the same material. This is different material. And these are different materials. Sambro, Amsterdam, Netherlands office. So, these were all, they said the 2021 release. The 2020 releases. Here's the Bert. Ernie's his pants are the same as his shoes, but Ernie's pants, Bert's pants, I mean, are different, and the shoes are the same material, but the hands are the same material, and the shirt feels the same. Puts Bert there. Ernie there. Here is the one Frosty. He was Frosty the Snowman from the weirdest fucking thing that happened with my toys. He was with me when the series started. I didn't start using the big plushies until I got to like series episode 2. Put Frosty right there. Frosty there. And this is the teddy I use nowadays in the weirdest fucking thing to happen with my toys. So he's a plush. And one of my first teddy items. Put him up there. You already know the series is supposed to be a joke. I love the series and you already know. It's something. Maybe I should put in the title as well, not for kids. Which would be a good idea to put not for kids in the title. So I guess he left. And here's one of my 2 up baby Elmos. Which I got in the lot. Which is this is the derpy one. Here's him. A talk cook. That's him right there. Someone. Tycho Bean's rubber ducky, which I have 2 of, and my friend has one. So I'm planning on giving my friend another one because he's gonna have 2 Ernies because he lost his Ernie. The Accurate Elmo plush. The Accurate Elmo. Very accurate plush. From Gund. Which is the same range as that Ernie. Here's Stinker Wee Wee from Item Label. He doesn't squeak, but he has a beanbag now. Due to his squeaker breaking, because my dad ended up washing it for me. And he ended up messing it up, not realizing there was a squeaker in it. A little Burt mini bean, which is one going to my friend. This one starting to get empty. A baby bear. I have 2 of these. There's baby bear. My original big Talkmo. The big Talkmo. There. Which is one of the original. This Cookie Monster I got. Cook Finger Puppet. Which I got. And it sadly has a tear. When I caught it, it had a tear sadly. And most of this stuff, all of it happens mostly on its own. Because these things are certainly not cheap. Are certainly not new. Some of these are certainly not pieces of today. This Sesame Street Beans Elmo, which I'm deciding to hold for some odd reason. I'm deciding to hold it really weird. So I guess put it on my bed. Put that up. Perfect. Here's this Ernie, Tycho Bean. Put that right there. I do have Bert, but he's in storage. Here's this Furby. Right there. McDonald's Furby clip-on. I have 2 more of these. Another Tycho Beans, I meant Mini Beans Big Bird. Other one. Very empty stream now. This dog, generic dog. This Abby, little chunky little Abby plush. Like a cutie bean, but it's not. It's made by Gund. And they actually came in a multi-pack. Brushy Brush Elmo. It's in the toothbrush because I lost it. And I also have the voice box, but it needs new batteries. So it's out of him for temporarily. Okay, I'm back. My phone dies and I was putting cookies in the oven. Okay. There's this. Another baby bear. One of the two. There's a Yoshi. A green Yoshi. And I have all three as earlier. Cause I'll get Poochie in the big one when I want to light my wallet on fire. Okay. Bless you, Ricky. Thank you, Elmo. By the way, Elmo through the years, rock and roll Elmo. He has a little jacket. It's like the original rock and roll Elmo, but it isn't flaking. Put Elmo up there. And he does. Tumbled. Put him up. Now he stays perfectly. My first Yoshi plush. And it had a zipper on his back shell, but that's gone. Sadly, because it's aging. Put Yoshi there. So that's cool. Thanks. The blue I use in the weirdest thing that happen with my chores sometimes. So, these nuts! These nuts! You're welcome. These nuts. A knockoff cookie from that one pack. Most of the cookies I've had fell apart because these things were not made to last. But that's why I barely touch them. This knockoff Elmo puppet I got. These nuts! These nuts. This Elmo puppet, knockoff Elmo puppet I've had for a year. I got it the same day I got my Teddy Ruxpin. Some of my Teddy Ruxpin figures. And I'm pretty sure the one Grubby and the Wicked Cool Toys Teddy it came with. Got this knockoff Elmo puppet. But it looks so funny. Put it up. Here's this. Last of some. Here's this one. Few items. Okay. This, my 2002 Chibi Elmo plush. There's the same item numbers that 2001 Elmo I showed towards the beginning of the stream. This, my other original Itty Bitty Elmo, which is actually the first one I got out of the two. Baby Luigi plush, but the diaper went missing. Chibi. Yep, Chibi Elmo. And the diaper went missing, but I will find that. But it's a very rare plush. This little. Two squeakers. Peepee. Mushroom Peepee. Luigi. This has two squeakers. Mushroom Peepee. My friend got Boo from the item label server, and he's pissed about it. Puts Peepee. Puts the Peepee. Put him up there. In the Mario 3, Mario's mustache looks like a smile. Same. I think the same. 2003 Elmo plush I got at the same day as the Mini Beans lot, and also the Elmo through the years. This little Elmo cloth eye plush. It's so soft. It's all soft except for a hard mouth plate. But it's fine. 2003. Yep. Very nice plush. Cookie Monster. Plush, my other Talk Cook, my Talk Cook, which is my other TikTok Cookie Monster. This is my main one, because it looks nice. Here it is. Yep, they're the same type. There's this. Again, I'm just putting it because I already showed it, but let me make space on my bed. Again, 2003. Cool. Glasses, thanks. There's this, another Burt Mini Bean, which I do have 3. My Baby Mario standing Japan exclusive keychain. My sitting Japan exclusive Baby Mario keychain. Either one or both are props. And the worst fucking thing that happened with my toys. Grabbing all of these items out on this corner as I can. Those are cool. Thanks. My original Mini Bean Big Bird. My first one. There's this, the giraffe, which I have 2 of, and the panda. Which remember these from the first live stream I've ever done. One of the first live streams I did. I got these in McDonald's Happy Meals. This is my friend's Ernie. Doesn't have a beanbag anymore because he stuffed it. There is the Oscar gun finger puppet and the knockoff keychain Oscar. Almost knocked Elmo. Be looking like he's about to fly off. A spare teddy vest. Why the fuck is that here? This 2003 non-co Ernie plush. That. It's 70 degrees now. It's hot as actual fuck in my room. I could do this, go my back and rest. Put that Ernie right there. Just knock off Big Bird, which lost top feathers because of how cheap they are. But it's still holding up besides the feathers falling off. Another Twittlebug. A Strawberry Wee Wee from Wee Wee Series 2. Cool, thanks. What's off the screen? What's Wee Wee right by Bert? Put Baby Natasha. Put her there. Some days I just feel some days I don't feel great, and other days I do. There this is. Another giraffe. Mumford. Full-size Tycho Bean. This Deadpool that I just got from my dad. What's that up there? That one. I just grabbed the palm. There's this Big Bird. put a big bird right there. Put the big bird up there. Mario plush. The Mario you use in my videos. Put him up there, Mario. There's this Pokemon plush I have. I put that like on the head of my bed. Like up there with some. Puts that up there. Because its legs span is good. Cool. Thanks. Here's this little Elmo plush. Little beanbag Elmo. Which looks nice. The young me cut off the tags. Huggy Wuggy. Huggy Wuggy plush. This little plush. Puts that up there. Hopefully review. You're welcome. I just took my cookies out of the oven and they turned into a fucking giant ass pancake. Cool, thanks. It says I took my cookies out the oven and they turned into a fucking giant ass pancake. It turned into a I cannot stop. Or just one giant cookie. Rubber ducky. You're gonna have to cut it like a damn pizza. Nice. Thanks. Nice. Thanks. Mario. There's this, the other Bullwinkle the moose. It's in good shape. Which is my grandmother's before she died. And I inhabited her plush. Elmo. And Gund. Going to take on Elmo. One flaw I have with this Elmo is how easy this thing gets dirty. This thing looks shiny and new for a little while, and then all of a sudden it just starts catching little fuzz bugs and whatnot, little fuzzies. I'm moving, putting Frosty right there. Puts Teddy Ruxpin right there. Puts that Elmo up there. This small Knickerbocker Ernie. We recreated. I'll take photos of it before I eat it. Cool. We resumed. We've resumed. We just had technical difficulties because I got down notification. There's this Barkley. I have two Barkleys. Huggy Wuggy is there. I'm right there. Pull it out. Sister Witchy. It's getting this fucking harder. Sister Witchy. It's getting this fucking harder and harder. And harder. In here. In here. Put that Elmo up there. Put him. Here we go. Mumford flies away. Fly. Oh well. Oh well. So with this little Easter Elmo. Just Easter memo? Thanks. Oh. Just Easter memo. There we go. Beepy. Again, I already showed him, but... Just fucking overheating and overheating and fucking overheating. My room is getting so fucking hot and I don't have a fucking air conditioner. Psycho Beans Big Bird with the tag. I legit have 3 of these. Oscar. I'm showing off some of my plush. Most of these are probably... I'm probably gonna end up... Probably gonna end up arranging again if I'm not comfortable tonight. And most of my plushes are gonna probably just end up in my closet. This Big Bird from Cole's Cares. The high school I'm going to has the cookie from this. I'm gonna be asked to possibly have it. This little orange bear, orange bear I got. Just tell you being his girlfriend. One line is satire in the episode I'm gonna make. This I got for graduation from someone. Very soft for a weird reason. It's around right there. Put Ernie back up. These are good stuff. Elmo. Good stuff Elmo. Little Elmo plush. This Elmo is an Elmo I use to troll people on Omegle, because I do troll on Omegle. If you didn't know. This is a little Elmo Rocco Elmo guitar plush. It's a Rocco Elmo plush, but I call it Cute Boy. It's really cute. It's right here. And right there. Little Ralph Salmo. That little Elmo. Someone's watching again. Teddy Ruxpin Hug and Sing Adventure Teddy. Got this for Christmas. I want my first rock and roll Elmo. My first one, if you don't count my random rock and rolls I've had over the past, like Rock and Roll Star Elmo, Rock and Roll Star Ernie's. The second Rock and Roll Star Ernie I had. That one random time I had just a Rock and Roll Ernie that the arm didn't move and it did end up repairing, but it works well. It worked well. That's an item that I misplaced in the move. The same with the 2 Rock and Roll Star Ernies. I also misplaced those. They did actually have almost voiced the Rock and Roll Star Ernie knockoffs I had, because I found one at a thrift store once. Somehow. My luck. Just sometimes my luck. My luck back then was better than my luck currently, if you didn't know. My luck back then was amazing. My luck now is terrible, now. My current luck is just terrible. But never to be able to find any of the insane items I used to own. When I was younger, I also owned a rock and roll Elmo, another rock and roll Elmo, real one when I was younger. And one of the lights eventually blew out, and it only had the red and green ones that worked, and the yellow light would sometimes tap on and off. This other 3D-use Elmo that lost a guitar in the move somehow. I might turn this one into a custom and put it on a rock roll guitar space, and if I do find a guitar, I'm gonna put it on a rock roll guitar space, and then just pass it off. If I ever do customize it, which I'm probably not, I'm just gonna sew the guitar back on and give it to my friend. Probably one. This Elmo keychain plush knockoff one, Psycho 1995. This actually arrived on the day that Teddy Beanie, which is the day Teddy Beanie was born. And Teddy Beanie is one of the... Hi, Brenda Lopez. And there's this chicken Elmo plush, other Chickmo plush, which is going to my friend, Chickmo plush. This is an example of what production Chickmo plushies would look like. It's an example. I might make them bigger in size, I don't know. This little mini bean Grover. There's this Pokeball. My bed is filled, so even though my bed is filled, I don't care. I'm still gonna keep going with the stream. My original Mini Beans Bert. My Just Play Elmo. But I will Among Us, another Among Us, another Pee-Pee, which is Lemon Pea. Put them together. My other Mini Bean Snuffy. Make it itching. Or at myself itching. Because it's like actual hell right now because it's fucking 70 degrees. Mario fan. It's Mario fan. Put him up there. This teddy bear I got. Which is another one I have to retry. This thing has almost legit no stuffing left in this area. Mario Fan 290, 2,900. You're starting to run out of stuffing, sadly, this bear. But never mind, it's just the way I was pressing the hand. Put the bear up there. This, another mini bean. A thick brungus, but it's actually pee-pee on the bottom. Like this. Put thick brungus won't stay too well because the face on the bottom. Cookie Monster. starting to get the stack. Stack is almost pile is almost gone. Furby, another Furby buddy. Another bear. That's it right there. On my computer. My friend's old Cookie Monster plush, but it just had a hole in its side sadly when I received it, because his sewing's not the greatest. So I put Cookie on the background, back right there. Boba Fett, another original plush. Here's this, my original Ernie plush. It has a hole there, sadly. When I was younger, these things aren't made very well, sadly. Because over time, threads will start pulling. Over time. And they just come up down on their own sometimes if you're unlucky. So if you see something like this, don't pull at it unlike Young Me did. Young Me did that. Oh, Young Me. That was the Ernie I got when I was born, by the way, along with my baby Elmo. This little Tentacle 1995 Ernie. Very cute. Small. Put this is another PP keychain, so I have to do something like this with it. Put it there, insanely there. There's this Pikachu. Put this there, Pikachu right there. Squeeze Pikachu in. Little guy with this little Ernie, which is a knockoff keychain. Put him up there. So, my other Tycho being Elmo, I have all three of them now. All three of them are on my bed. This, my original 80s Donkey Kong plush, which I bought with birthday money in January 2022. Along with the rock roll Big Bird and my country Elmo. My country Elmo. Put my Donkey Kong right there. Orange Yoshi. Bring that up. My 50-year anniversary count that I got. Snuffy 2. There's Luigi. Luigi, right there. I'm a hospital bear. My bear got in the hospital for my appendix removed. Tag is right there. Going off its bum. This also collects dirt easily. Similar material to the one Elmo used in my videos. Something I also got on that same day is the hospital dog or bear or whatever the heck or the fuck it is. Look at this. dog here, put the dog here. Got this. My other Donkey Kong plush. My Tycho Bean Count. Here's my Kirby keychain. My Baby Mario plush wearing the diaper like the baby Luigi. Looks like that. Oh. This 8-bit Luigi plush. This Blue Bear. Here's Epic. Thanks. Thanks. Here's the Among Us plush. I removed the hat from it. Cube P. Just my most recent item I will order. Peep. Not the original plush. You're welcome. And I'm almost done. Almost done. There's paper there. Wrapping tape, there. Like this. Among Us Happy Meal. I watched that video. Snowman plush. Another random plushie. Plushie. Right there. Like that. Keep it there. Luigi plush. My first Luigi plush. He looks more like Ouija than Luigi. The Epic Traumatized Boy. He's super cool. I've fallen in love with him. He can be put right here. Put this is a red Yoshi, which has its hand right up in the air by default. Dinkle, who lost his bell. This is my bootleg Burt plush. I got a hole in the back because knockoffs aren't that great in quality. This Rockin' Colors and Numbers Ernie, which is going to be going onto my shelf due to me legit running out of space on my bed. I am legit, no joke, actually running out of space on my bed. I'm legit running out of space. Before we run out of space. Put BFF from Cause. There. Up there. For another for everybody. I'm just gonna show just a few more things. Then just gonna be done because I'm just gonna legit end it after these few things are done right here. Because I am legit running out of space. I am actually not joking about running out of space. This is nothing like my old place. It's legit nothing like my old place, which is not a joke. It's legit nothing like my old fucking place. Man. But I am gonna continue no matter what. I will sacrifice my bed space just for everyone's view. Sorry about that. Thanks. But but even though I'm running out of space, I am not gonna stop until I've got every single thing that will fit. After this pile of stuff, I'm just gonna end it. After I run out of space and feel that there's nowhere else I can lay, and I won't be fucking having to sleep somewhere else tonight. Probably gonna have to rearrange this place. This is Lullaby Goodnight Elmo, the new version. This legit place is legit running the fuck out of space. And this is not a fucking joke. Yeah, nope. Nope. I'm out of space. I'm ending the stream here. I'm legit fucking out of space. I'm legit fucking out of space on my bed. I'm legit Look, you want to see that's... Bro. The fuck am I gonna be able to sleep tonight? So maybe my luck, that's just gonna all fall on top of me. That's just my luck now. I guess that's the end of the live stream. Thank you so much for tuning in, and bye.